Welcome back to Chitra Chess Academy. Now we are going to discuss about pawns. Pawns can move only in one direction, that is forward. They can move in the forward direction, that too only one square. So pawns can move only in forward direction, that too only one square. And when there is a chance to kill the enemy, we call it as capture in chess game. So then the pawn can capture in a diagonal way, that too only one square distance. So remember, pawns will go only in the upward direction, forward direction, and when there is a chance to kill the enemy, they will capture in the diagonal way, restricted to only one square. And there are a lot of rules regarding pawns. Let's assume this as our territory. Half of the board is our territory and the other half of the board is enemy territory. If the pawn was able to reach the end of the enemy territory, like all the way up, then the pawn has a chance to get promoted. So push the pawn, push the pawn, push the pawn, one square. When it was able to reach, it can get any piece, like it can be promoted like a queen or a rook or a bishop or a knight. I would like to take the queen, so yeah, here is the queen. Let's take another example here. Pawn can go in a forward direction, one square, and then pawn reaches the end, and now we will get the promotion. We can choose any piece, queen or rook or bishop or a knight. You can choose any. So I will go with queen. Now the question is, if I was able to promote another pawn, can I get another queen? Yes. If you are able to promote more pawns, you can get more promotion. You can choose which piece among the pieces. Pawns can never come in backward direction or sideways, never. It is not possible in the chess game. And one more rule, if the pawn is in the birthplace, it means in the starting stage of the game where the pawn exists, that is the birthplace of the pawn. So in the birthplace, the pawn has a special ability to go directly to the second square. It's our choice. See here we can notice two pawns placed in the birthplace. So now this pawn has a chance to go to directly to the second square. Yeah, you can use it or you can ignore. You can go only one square. If you wish to go directly to the second square, yes. And here I want to push only one square, so you can push the pawn one square forward. So this is about pawns. As a conclusion, pawns can move only in the forward direction, and while killing the enemy they will capture in a diagonal way. In the birthplace, pawns have a special power to directly go to the second square.